Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For this week's video, I thought that I would just share with you guys some of my makeup tips and tricks because I do get quite a few compliments on my makeup. I am not a makeup artist, so if you're a makeup artist watching this and you do things a different way, or if you're not a makeup artist but you just find that some of these things don't work for you and other things do, then that is completely fine. This is just what works for me. So I've written down 6 tips here. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. So the first tip is to do with concealer, and that is dabbing is better than swiping. This tip applies for once you've sort of drawn on where you want your concealer to go, and then when you're about to blend it out, that's when dabbing is better than swiping. So if I'm putting concealer under my eyes or on a spot, I would generally just tap it in, because I feel like if you're just swiping your concealer, it's just going to spread the product rather than trying to target the area that you want to target, whether it's a beauty blender or a brush. Also going to have to go in again with your concealer and just lather it up, which is going to waste your concealer, and it's also going to make your face look really cakey. That's why I just feel like dabbing it is just going to make it more concentrated in the areas that you want it to make it more concentrated. So the next tip that I've written down is to do with mascara, and that is if you are doing your mascara and you smudge it, which 99% of us will do, because that's just what happens when you're doing mascara, isn't it? You get it up on your eyelids, you get it down here, you get it on your nose. Wait until it's dry before you try and get rid of it, because the first thing you want to do is go and clean it up. Once it becomes dry, it is so much easier because you can just flick it off rather than trying to swipe, which then create like a black line on your face, and then you're going to have to go in with more concealer to try and fix it up. Just wait until your mascara is dry, because then you can just get a little Q-tip and flick it off. And that way there's no mess involved, it's just a simple boop and it's gone. The one that I've written down is to do with your lips. If you are using a liquid lipstick or like a matte lipstick, I recommend using a lip liner. They normally come in like pencils, and you use them to outline your lips, and you can also use them to fill in your lips. Outlining your lips before you put on lipstick is going to make applying your lipstick so much easier, because you're going to have a line to stay in, and it's also just going to make your lips more defined. You can outline your lips and then also fill in your lips a little bit with the lip liner. Once that lip liner is down, you can just go ahead and put your lipstick on top of it, and it's just going to help your lipstick last so much longer. And with lip liners, it's also going to stop your lipstick from bleeding out around your mouth as well. It just keeps it nice and intact. And obviously with lip liners, make sure that they are as close to your lipstick colour as you can get. The next tip is to do with your eyes, and that is highlighting your inner corner. So your inner corner, or some people refer to it as your inner tear duct, is just that little bit there. So you guys can see I have highlighted mine today, and it just helps to make your eyes look more awake, helps them to pop, and also can make your eyes look bigger, and I just think it can make or break an eye look. The next tip is to do with your face, and that is to invest in a beauty blender. Investing in a beauty blender is fantastic. So I recently got a beauty blender at Christmas, and I don't know how I was doing my makeup with my fingers before, because there was one time where I was doing my makeup at my dad's work before my work started, and I forgot my beauty blender, and I had a mini panic attack when I realised it wasn't there, because I don't use brushes for foundation, and I had to do it with my fingers, and it looked terrible. I just found using my fingers just looked really cakey, and I'm a bit hesitant on using a brush when it comes to doing my face. For me, I have like quite red skin normally, so I like to cover it up. So a beauty blender is fantastic because it's so quick and easy just to tap and spread the product over your face, and then it comes into a little tapered bit, which is great for doing your concealer under your eyes and concealer around your nose and even around your lips as well. And then with a beauty blender, they kind of act as like a sponge, so when you put foundation on your face, it will soak up any excess, which some people may consider a waste, and I guess in one respect it kind of is. But I think that the finish the Beauty Blender gives you is incredible. It literally makes your skin look photoshopped. Like, I used a Beauty Blender today and I am so happy with how my skin looks. I've just been obsessed with how my foundation has gone on. I find that it's also really easy to build up the coverage. It also makes less of a mess on your fingers. And my last tip is for if your makeup breaks. So if you have a like blush compact or a powder compact or like a contour kit or like an eyeshadow palette or anything, and one of the shades or the shade in it cracks, do not throw it away. Just get like a little like bottle or pot or something that you have around the house and just tip all of it into that little container, and then just give it a shake and crush it up, because then you can just have a loose powder with it. It's just fantastic. Like, my Rimmel Stay Matte powder cracked and I just tipped it into a little Lush container, and then I just had a loose setting powder. I'm currently using a blush that has cracked in a little Lush container, because I just feel like you don't want to waste product, because makeup is expensive. So if you're spending quite a lot on it, you want to try and get as much use out of it as you can. You can literally just dip your brush in it, tap off the excess, and you're good to go. And there we go, guys. Those are all of the makeup tips that I have written down. I'm sure there'll be a part 2 later on. If you do use any of these tips yourself, or if you found them helpful, then please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, leave in the comments box below some of your makeup tips, and also if you use any of these tips that I have mentioned, because I would love to know. If you are new to my channel, then I just want to say hey and welcome to this channel, and hope you decide to stick around and join our family here on this channel. We'd love to have you come along with us. Please check out some of my social media links that I have listed in the description box below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! I'm sitting on a whole bunch of packing peanuts from my Lush haul. Oh, my feet hurt so bad from wearing heels all week at work. Hey! Hey! Yeah, I'm filming. There's a freaking hair in my eye. My throat is so incredibly dry. I've not drunk enough water today. Why am I always on low battery? Honestly, I just want to finish filming this so I can go have some Chinese.